Hi John and hi Fred. It's been a while since we talked about the small EPO cassettes for the biotechnical methods of Varroa fight. But John brought up this topic again this morning, and we want to have some update on this because it's already kind of a year that we are using it already here in Europe. So we already have some feedback from beekeepers, and we see how it's going. So about the small cassette, the construction is further improved. So the filling with net, it is more how we say, more dense. So it is to prevent bees from building the comb, because in the previous version the bees were too smart to build the combs all the other way around. So this one is preventing the comb building. What we also did, we extended the closing. So I want to show, for example, on this one, that you have this longer side to close the gap fully. Sometimes the beekeeper makes the mistake and they close this way up, and this results in the opening in the edge. So we want to close it like this. The purpose for the cassette is to use it together with the isolation cage that you already have in USA, and we delivered a lot to you, so there's many beekeepers who use it. So in order not to buy the new tool, they can just buy the extension to attach the cassette to the frame. This is actually the Langstroth frame. You can attach it with just a simple screw, and to put it inside of the isolation cage like this. This is a different frame, but so you have the simple single frame cage, and then you put this whole construction inside of this cage. The best is, and this is what our professors suggest, instead of placing the cage, the EPO cassette, on the empty and new frame, it's better to install it in the comb already, so bees are not losing too much energy to build a new comb. Or if you want to use the empty cage, you can just add a little bit of foundation, of wax foundation, so bees can have something to start up. We have made the opinion that bees are too lazy to start building on the new and fresh frame. So it's enough just to add a small stripe of foundation so they can start. And then you lock everything inside, you make a cover lid, and then you keep the queen, depending on the size of the frame, around 16-18 days. So in order to have all the varroa in the rest of the nest on the open bees. Then you just release the clip. The queen is going to the trapping comb, and then when the trapping comb is sealed, you melt the infected brood. So this would be the best solution for those who already have the isolation cage. But I have to say that more popular now is the same method, but in a hybrid cage. This is maybe more expensive just to buy for the start. So this is a middle solution. You buy it when you already have the isolation cage. But if you don't have the isolation cage, we would rather suggest to buy the hybrid cage. And this hybrid cage, I think I explained it already, but it's okay to repeat. It has two rooms. First is the complete brood stop. So queen, this is around 1 centimeter wide. You first put the queen inside here. She doesn't lay, bees do not build. So this is the first complete brood stop that she doesn't lay, and this is exactly the same phase like in this EPO cassette. And after this period, you remove this clip or you slide it to the side. There is a gap. I will open it here. There is a gap in the queen excluder. So queen will move to the comb. In the meantime, there is a frame. So during this first phase, bees are building the comb, or better, just to put the comb inside instead of the frame. So let's say this is a comb, and queen is moving here for the rest of the procedure, and then this is the trapping comb. This is what it looks like. And while the EPO cassette fits all the frames, all the sizes, so be it medium, deep, being dadant or any other, for this method we would have to make the specific size for the hybrid cage, meaning a specific hybrid medium cage, hybrid deep cage, etc. For the bigger frames, like let's say deep Langstroth frame, it's enough to have one trapping comb. But medium is a smaller frame, so there would be not too much Varroa cut. Maybe it would be better to have it for 2 trapping combs. This is what we use in Europe for the smaller frames. So we suggest for the starters, for the beginners, to try with this hybrid. And for those who already have the cages, it's enough to buy a cheaper EPO cassette that will fit all the frames. For John, the price will stay the same as I offered you at the end of last year, so we can discuss it. But yeah, I will be happy to answer more questions if I forgot to mention something. This is a new solution, and we see the huge interest, and people are very happy with this hybrid cage because it's very easy. It's very intuitive. There's not too many manipulation on the queen. It's just one that you put her in this brood stop room, and then the rest is very very easy. So the other thing that I want to mention to you is the book. You already have the book of by Ralph Büchler about the summer brood interruption, but we have the book by Professor Olszewski. This is also about the brood stop methods, but it's more technical. It describes all the different methods, and what is perfect about it is that it has the time schedules. So it's described method by method. It's a complete brood stop, it's a trapping comb, it's the vertical queen excluders, and all sorts of different variation of methods. And each of them is described fully, including the timing and the scams, what you put and when. What I want to also mention, we had this conference of Varroaresistenz 2033 in April. We have a guest from USA, Mrs. Marta Maliszewska, and she is cooperating now with Professor Olszewski. The book is translated already into English, but she helps with adaptation of it for US specific frames. So it's very, very soon that it will be available in English and professional. So I would strongly recommend to have this book. Of course, I will keep you posted when it's available. It's Wison printing it anyway, so yeah, so it will be available for you. So if you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, this is our garden. You can have a look.